Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. Probably oats. We'll probably do oats in this one. So I'm thinking I'm going to need grass. So we're going to be buying more land, but the majority, well, any land that we buy just in the immediate future, that's going to have to be for grass for our cows. So we're also going to want a silage fermenter. We desperately need a silage fermenter in order to be able to make the silage for the cows so that they've got plenty of TMR and then they can keep producing plenty of milk. It's going to take a little while before our milk producing babies produce enough milk to properly keep up with everything. And then shortly after that, we'll be flooded with so much milk that we won't know what to do with it. Though we are already getting pretty close to being flooded with milk, I think. I want to fold that one up. So I'm going to drive around here like this. That one's folding up now. And then I can bring you in on here like that. Is that one of the ones that jumps auto-magically to the right spot? I don't think it does, unfortunately. There's so many that do jump auto-magically to the right spot, but I always seem to end up with the ones that don't do it. It's a bit disappointing, really. Never mind. Right, you can park up there, and that job is now done. And then I want to go... I love this. That one is absolutely brilliant. I really do love that one. You in here, that is... Actually, the front section is now done, but the back section needs just a little bit more. Just to empty that trailer out completely. And then this lot here is going to go... Yeah, right, that's now full. Empty, rather. This lot here, because I can't take it in and put it into the factory at the moment, the sugar factory, without buying a big upgrade. Actually, I'm not going to be carrying this around for a minute. I don't... Well, I've got it here at the moment, but I don't need to be going anywhere else with it, so we'll put the cover on and we'll just leave it in the trailer. I can bring it over around the back here, like this, and we can start unloading that in there at a later date. Right, let's shut you off and leave you there. And then I can go to this one. And I can put that spout back in. Put the cover back on. Wash the whole thing off. That's all finished with. And then I can bring this glorious machine in over here. I really like this. We're keeping this one. This is definitely one that we're going to keep. And I think that this pink John Deere is absolutely perfect for this job. Any of the really big machinery, it's a nicely balanced tractor for doing that kind of work with. I'm really liking that. So next on the list, we want to get the rest of the straw. There's not much left here now. I can start that one up. Bring you in around like this. And 2 passes on this field, and then we want to head down the other end, and we've got a bit of straw down there to get, and then that is all of it. Yes, I've got the straw products thing. We can go and stick some in there, and we get money coming in from that directly, which is nice. It's good and all, but I think I will take the straw at the moment. AI worker E has completed their task. Right. You can just stay there a second. We need to go over to you. And yes, you have actually completed your task properly. Excellent. And I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to need to go over pretty much all of the fields. The 2 corn ones, they need to be ploughed up. The sunflower one doesn't. The sugar beet one will need to be ploughed up. But this thing here, because it's a spader, it works as a plough as well, so it will remove the needs ploughing thing. And these fields here, we're planning to plant them with a row crop, which means that we need to do this anyway because this is land that there are a couple of planters, I think, that can do direct planting, but most of them don't. Most of them you do actually need to cultivate first, which is a little bit of a nuisance, but it's just how it is. Alright, I'm going to do the outside edges on this one, and then we can go back to doing our grass. Alright, there's the outside edges and a little bit done there as well, just taken care of. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive down the other end of the field, start this one off, coming back up the other way, and then this field will be very quickly taken care of. And then we got that one over there to do, and then, well, there's others, but I might actually put the plough onto the one that we're gathering up the straw with. And we've got that one that can go as well. But it's winter now. We've got a couple months now that we can work on this. I'm just going to set you going right there. He's going to drop in. And off he goes. That one's going to be all tickety-boo. That's wonderful. And now we can go and carry on with this one. So I just got a little bit left here, and then we will run down to the field down the bottom end and gather all that up. And I think, yes, I will dump all of this into the cows for bedding this time round. We don't necessarily have to do that, but because we can now get straw from everything... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Ah, there we go. Look, see, you can move the top. You can adjust that ever so slightly. Anyway, yeah, because we now get straw from everything, like, we can afford to focus on filling the cows up with straw completely, and then we can start worrying about other bits. We've also got the TMR mixing shed right there, and we'll be able to put a whole load into that one a bit later on. We won't worry about that just yet. And I want to come round this way. There we go. And then I want to go in here and commence gathering more straw. Now that I've enabled all of the crops on this map, I am going to do, at some point, sugarcane. I'm also going to do, at some point, cotton, because the cotton harvest in the Netherlands is a very important annual harvest that must be properly done and taken care of and everything else. And so I sort of figured that, well, I'm going to be doing cotton, I'm going to be doing sugarcane. I'd also like to do poplar at some point. Now, that one is going to require a bit of thought, because I may need to adjust a few different machines in order to be able to do it. And we've got to decide where we want to go and plant them. That's going to be a little bit more tricky than some of the other crops. Like, most of it is fairly straightforward. I'm not really going to have any issues with that. It's just I'm going to do pretty much what I normally do, and that is make machines go a little bit faster, and then we can deal with them nice and easily. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the cotton harvest, because the thing with the cotton harvest is it makes bales. And I don't think you can adjust the size of the bales. I have experimented with that, and it doesn't look like it's possible. So whether I can find a way to... Except I don't think you can. I think with cotton harvesters, like, it packs it all in as bales, doesn't it? So I'm kind of restricted on that. Although I think we were able to adjust... Oh, no. I was saying I think that we could adjust the size of the bales, but I don't think I could. I think I have previously adjusted bale size, but that wasn't on this version of the game. That was on the previous version, which you could adjust bale size. This one, you can't. Well, you can, but you have to adjust the physical size of the bale. The litres per bale is based purely on the actual physical size of the bale, which is great and all for realistic play, but when you'd like to have 1 million litres per small bale, it's not so great, is it? It does kind of backfire on you a bit. But anyway, that's how it is, so that's what we're going to have to learn to deal with. I have 400,000 litres of straw right here. And if we go and have a look at our cows over this way, we have hay at 80%. So there I've got 1 million litres of straw already, and it's barely scratching the surface. I think that it holds 60 million litres of straw in total. So it might be a day or two before we get all the straw we want. The worrying thing is, if I am able to fill that up with 60 million litres of straw, how long is it going to take the cows to use it all up if I've got a full 60,000 cows in there? And I was talking about having 800,000 cows. I'm really not sure how that would even work. Like that does seem like something that would be almost, if not completely, impossible to achieve. So we'll consider that. I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to keep up with all the cows in here. I'm definitely going to give it a good go, though. I think it's going to be an interesting exercise to... It might end up being an interesting exercise in complete futility, but it's still going to be an interesting exercise. Right, so I'm going to bring this one over here. I have 40,000 euros at the moment. Why have I got... Oh, I know why I've got 40,000. Because the straw thing is actually still working at the moment because I got straw in there already. So it's loading that up and selling it each time. And if we go and have a look in here, straw accessories right there, 1,380 per 1,000 litres. I can make soybean patties as well. So if we get the soybeans coming out, we'll be able to make those. We still need to get started on pizzas and pancakes and all the rest of it. How are we doing with the pizzas? Like, I haven't looked at that much yet. Olive oil, potatoes, and flour. Have I got any potatoes? I got 580,000. All right, I need to move some potatoes then. So let's unhitch that one. It's nearly the end of the day, so we're going to have to do some... I've got other work that I need to do. We're getting through the winter now, so there's a few different tasks that we need to do now that winter is approaching. Number one, I need to do some ploughing. Now, I'm already doing some ploughing, but I've got another plough right here, and we're going to need to be using that one as well. So this one here is going to move. I do actually have a bit of work that I want to do with that tree begone thing. So that one's going to stay there a second. And then I'm going to go here. So I've got fertilizer that I can do, that tiny little fertilizer spinner at some point if I want to. And take the plow, and this one is going to go out this way because I have plowing that I need to do. And it's getting late. Right. Let's bring you down there and then lower that one down. Right. Plowing is now underway. It's getting very late. So if I do once around the outside edge of the field, actually I think this one is evenly spaced, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Remember now. If I do once around the outside edge of the field with this, that should be enough, and then I can carry on. And I've gone and missed a little bit there. That's no good. Right. I'll get around the outside edge of this one, and then this field can get started, and then we've got some other little things that we need to go and do as well. Although we are also going to want to sleep the night because it's getting late. Right, it's now 48,000 euros that we've got. It's also a wee bit dark because it's December. There's a great demand at the restaurant. No field found. Respectfully disagree. And there's your field. Right. If you could just whiz along this edge right here. We're also going to just go a little bit further forward in time because I want it to be daylight. Makes it a bit easier to see what we're doing. And then... Right, it's just gone past 9. Lights have switched off. You come all the way out over there, and now I'll slow the time down. We'll go back to 5 times speed just for a minute. Actually, you know what? Let's have that on 15, because it's December at the moment. We've got a bit of time now. Let's bring that one out over to there, and then if I press H here... I'm hoping now the hired help will just go and finish all of this field without any problem. I've got another field over here that is now done. So I'm going to start this one up, and we'll just jump straight across the road over here, and we'll go and do this field. If I can get across the road here. There we go. Right. And then over this way. So I'm going to do a line along this end. And start that one up. This one does a lot wider slice than the plough does. I might make the plough a bit bigger. That could be an interesting thing to go and do. Because, I mean, the plough is great and all, but honestly, it wouldn't hurt for it to be a little tiny bit bigger, I think. Let's bring you round there like that. And then... bring it round there like that. And here. And then I need to do just a little bit across this end, and then I can leave the hired help to carry on with it, because he'll be able to turn around and everything. I was wondering about just leaving it go anyway, but I don't think I will because of the ditch down here. It'd just be easier if I go and do this. So if I bring that around like that, and then it will... So there we go. Just bring that over and up there. So it might leave a little bit down this end. We know that it does that. That's just how it is with hired help. And... yeah, I'm not doing it... So I want to do poplar and sugarcane and all of those kinds of things at some point. I'm just not going to do them yet. Those are things that we'll be doing in the future. So the hired help is going to carry on there and go and do that. We are going to go back over this way to... yeah, you're fine. This one, because I've got some stuff now that we want to move around. Right, so we're going to go into there. First up, let's have a look and see how the sugar is doing. 340,000. So he's processed 20,000 in there. That's pretty good going. I'm going to get some of that over and put in the sugar in there, put the sugar in there. So the dairy and the bakery are going to be the first ones we put sugar into, as well as the donut one. And then I'll probably leave it so that the rest of it is just filling up auto-magically. Now, glazed donuts there require everything except for that they require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the strawberry donuts obviously take the strawberries as well. The chocolate donuts, they will need chocolate. So we're gonna have to start producing chocolate pretty quickly, and then everything will be tickety-boo. That will be absolutely wonderful. So let me go back down here, and all the rest of this is looking fine. That's looking absolutely grand. Straw accessories has now run out of straw. So I'm actually going to just deactivate that one for a minute, because it does cost us a little bit each month. I don't want to be spending out that kind of money. I know, 400 euros per month is an absolute fortune. I think it's disgraceful that we would be having to spend out that much money. How much flour have I got? That's the other thing I want to find out. Right, wheat flour up here. 29,000 there, plus whatever has been spawned out. The bakery... So, pancakes, they need a lot of flour. The pizza needs 35,000 flour, and then the bread over here, that'll take 130,000 in flour. Right. So we can take an obscene amount of flour in. I'm definitely going to need to have some flour producing going on. And so, in order to be able to do that... These are all 5,000 litre ones. That's excellent. There's 50,000, 55,000 litres of flour. In order to be able to properly get this going, I'm thinking that we're going to want plenty of oats this year so that I can turn that into flour as well. At the moment, I'm not going to do that one. There's nothing there. So the pizza, I want 35,000 in there. The pancakes is going to need a huge amount. And the donuts here, they need 65,000. I've already put a bit in for the donuts, so let's go to the pizza one, and we'll put the full 35,000 in there. And I think this is the pizza one on the end. And then that's the pancake one, and then this one up here, this is... This is pizzas. There's donuts down on the other end. So we're going to have pizzas in there. That's going to take care of a few thousands. There. I'm going to do 35,000 litres into the pizzas. So take that pallet there, and then I'll go forward and we'll take that pallet. That's got me 20,000. I'm going to fill this one right up with flour. Right, I've got the flour there. I might as well fill it all the way up. There's another 15,000 that we want to put in there. Fantastic. Right, that one's now completely full. So I also want to get some potatoes over here. I can then make So cheese and tomatoes are just filling auto-magically. I need to get the potatoes over here. The pizza marinara needs olive oil. The egg pizza doesn't need anything. We can start making that one. The potato pizza does need olive oil, and so does this one. So I can make one type of pizza at the moment. No, I can't. That needs olive oil. Yeah, the egg pizza. I can make the egg pizza, and I can already start making that one. The potato one needs the olive oil. So I can activate the egg pizza. Out of space. Ah. That's annoying. That means that I've got to... Oh. Now, someone did actually say that the out of space thing, they have had issues with that, but that's because of the factory upgrade mod. Now, I'm not sure if the factory upgrade mod on its own is causing that, or if that was coupled with the lizard rumbler van, because I only had this start when the lizard rumbler van come along, but they said in order to get rid of the outer space thing, they got rid of that other mod. Now I've gone and put in all of these. That's saying materials missing. This is saying outer space. Right. And I can't take... I've just gone and put in 35,000... Oh, that's so annoying. I've just gone and put in all of that, and now it's not working. I need to put small quantities in and find out if they actually... You know what? Let's just go and put a small quantity into the pancakes here a minute and see if that one's going to do the same. Actually, that's got to be around the back. Same with the donuts. Actually, I can find out the donuts now. I can... check those. Glazed donuts, I can already... No, I can't. We need the sugar. Right, we'll bring the sugar over. We'll test the pancakes. I might have to rip these buildings down and replace all of them. Let's go there. I'll put 5,000 litres of flour into this one. Just like that. And then we'll back this one up out of the way. Stop that one there a minute, and let's have a look. Right. No, not you. I can't do you yet. We'll come back to that one. So, pancakes right there. Pancakes with maple syrup. I'm going to need pancakes here. I need milk. I've got butter. I've got 50,000 litres of butter in here now. We've got some eggs, so I need to go and grab some milk a minute, and then we can test that one. And I'm also going to want to get some sugar to test the donut. So... I will grab the sugar on foot a second. Run over here. AI worker has completed their task. See, this is all working absolutely fine. And this one over here, we should have a bit of sugar. There's 5,000 litres of sugar right there. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to drop this in for... wait a sec. No, pancakes don't need that. Pancakes need milk. Donuts. Let's have a look. So the glazed donut right there. I can activate that one now. Out of space. Activate the strawberry donut. Out of space. Right, so those are out of space. I'm going to, therefore, just make the assumption that the pancakes one is also out of space and we're not going to have it. So we've lost 50,000 litres of butter. The eggs and the flour are just marginal. The donuts here, everything was full. And 20,000 litres of flour. Yeah, alright. Well, this is just another great big expense that we're going to have to do. I'm going to rip these up, and then I'm going to replace them. Okay, I have 330,000 euros left. And that is just by replacing the machines. So, we've had some unfortunate expenses. Replacing the machines, replacing the buildings. Unfortunate expenses have occurred. I'm going to borrow another 250,000 euros. And I'm going to just purchase back the supplies that I had there previously, just to start us off again, because I don't want to be waiting around and sort of messing about this. So I'm going to buy in some of the stuff for the flour, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to do this with all of them. I'm going to sort of buy back roughly what I had in there previously. I got roughly what I had there previously. It's not exactly the right amount, but that'll probably do. So we'll add in some more later on. So now... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.